it's trainer Susan. Today we're going to be working on defining the chest muscles and losing that dreaded bra fat. Here we go. Hey you guys, so since we know, we've heard this a million times, you can't specifically target an area and lose that body fat there, but you can tone the area, work the muscle, but you really want to think about reducing your overall body fat with cardio conditioning, and a total body strength training exercises too will really help with that, because as we all know, the more lean muscle mass you put on, the more body fat you're going to burn. The other critical piece with this is, while you're focusing all of that, you always really want to make sure that you actually have a bra that's fitting properly, because if you're wearing one that's not fitting properly, that can also cause a lot of bulging in areas that may not be the areas where you want them to bulge. So really think about that too. So today, let's kind of do a little bit of a anatomy lesson here. We're going to be hitting the pectoralis minor and major, so all of the muscles within our kind of our chest area here. We're going to be hitting the serratus anterior, which is really the muscle that's going to be right under that bra line. So we're going to be kind of focusing on that area too. Okay, I have 5 exercises. I have a variety of equipment here. A lot of times I tell people, if you don't have this equipment at home, you can certainly just come up with your own substitutes, which is always a good thing. All right, so the first one we're going to start with is a dumbbell rowing press. I love this one. You can do basically, it just doesn't require a heavy weight, so I would just use a light to moderate weight. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart. Our abs are going to be fully engaged. We're going to think about just bringing the weights up. Our elbows are going to be bent, and you're just going to kind of draw them back. So just bring your elbows back as far as you feel comfortable, and then we're just going to bring our elbows close together and the weights together. So you're going to kind of rotate the weight towards you at the top. So we're here thinking about driving the elbows together. So I'm really concentrating on my chest muscles here. I'm not just kind of bringing my arms together. Think about squeezing as I'm bringing these together. So I'm really squeezing that muscle. So with these exercises here, I always tell people you can do a 30-second work, 10-second rest, or you can do maybe 12 to 15 reps. Okay, so that's a good one because it kind of gets the muscle activated, kind of waking it up a little bit. Okay, next we're going to go into a banded staggered push-up. I love these because we're always kind of in the same position with our push-ups. This is going to add a little bit more resistance to what we're doing, and we're also changing the angle of how our body is working. So once again, it's always kind of hitting those chest muscles in a different, good way. So you're just going to start with your bands around your wrists. You're going to get into a plank position, like you're just going to go into a regular push-up, but you're going to bring that hand out off to the side in front of you, so you have a good stagger. And you're going to go down into your push-up. You're going to go back to start. Bring the other hand out, lowering down, pressing up, back to start. So that's going to be more of an intermediate to advanced way. You can also do these on your knees. Bringing your hand out, lowering down. I'm really thinking about bringing my shoulder blades together here. And I'm keeping whatever hand is closest to my body. I'm thinking about keeping that elbow in. Don't let the elbow go out too far. All right, so once again, a nice stagger. Push up, back to start, straight back, tight core, step out, push up, back to start. So it's nice because it's just kind of working a little bit differently. It's always good to kind of change things up a little bit. Okay. Elevated hydraulic rows. For these, I'm just going to slightly elevate my hands. I'm just going to, I don't even think I need a mat for this. This one I'm just going to use like a moderate weight. Actually, you do need something for your elbows because we're going to go into a hydraulic. All right. So with this one, we're gonna start in a plank position. We wanna make sure that our weights are handy and ready, kind of next to us, because we're gonna grab them. All right. So we're gonna start in a plank position. Our feet are slightly elevated. My abs are super tight, straight back. We're going to hydraulic down. We're gonna come back up. You can have your feet wider for a little bit better stance. We're gonna grab our weight. We're gonna row. We're not gonna open our hips. We're gonna keep them straight. And then we're gonna hydraulic down. Back up, row, row. So there's a lot going on here. Row and row. So when you're doing your hydraulic, if you're going down with the right arm first, then left, and then back up, make sure you switch off. The dominant arm's the one that's always gonna wanna come back up. Super tough, great for chest and back. Okay, stop push-ups, another really good one. So now we're gonna go into the traditional push-up stance, but what I like about this one is it doesn't let you cheat. Because a lot of times it's easy for people kind of doing this. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling that, but here you're going to have your hands off to the side here. You're going to do a little bit of a lift. They're going to come, your hands are going to be right next to your chest. You're going to brace your feet by being on your toes. You're going to tighten your abs and your glutes, and you're going to press straight up. And we're going to lower back down. We're going to lift our hands to make sure we're not cheating. We're going to press straight up. This is all being done by your chest and your back. Pressing straight up, lowering back down. So your body should literally be a board. If somebody, if they were going to put a glass of water on my back, it shouldn't fall over. Your back should be completely straight on the down and on the rise. So you're really using your entire chest and back muscles to lift you up. So those are great to use because it teaches you what full range of motion really is with a push-up. Okay, so for our last one, as I mentioned before, it's good to use strength training, resistive training, but you always want to make sure you're getting some kind of cardio, plyometrics, something in there, because if you're doing all of this work to look for definition, you're not going to see it unless you're burning off that layer of fat. Okay, this is a BOSU pop-up to Frogger. So what we're going to do is we're going to just start with our hands on the BOSU. You're going to pop down, pop up. You're going to bring your feet up and back out. So once again, I'm allowed a little bit of a pop with my butt to get me up, but it's really just a lot of using your upper body too, because I'm doing a lot of balancing here, and we're gonna pop up. So you wanna get a good rhythm here. So 15 seconds of work, or 15 reps, because what do we wanna do? We wanna get that metabolic going, get the heart rate up, start burning those calories. That's really what it's all about. That's where you're gonna get the definition. All right, you guys, 5 really, really good exercises to work that area. I hope this was really helpful. Diet, cardio, consistency, all of those things we keep hearing. That's where you're gonna reach your goals. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Work out with you guys soon.